guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ree. I'm 37 weeks pregnant with my second baby, and I'm going to be sharing with you what I packed in my hospital bag for labor and delivery. So a little backstory, my daughter was born in January of 2021, so it was in the heat of the pandemic, things were a little weird. So I did pack everything in here based on my first labor and delivery. I'm delivering at the same hospital, same OB, all of that kind of stuff. Hopefully the same OB, depending on when baby comes. So this is the bag that I'm bringing, and I'm only bringing this bag plus a backpack with like Anthony's things, and then the things that we're gonna grab like last minute. Snacks, blanket, for him, a change of clothes, our laptop, that kind of thing. So I will list off all of those things on my, as we're running out the door list at the end, so you can kind of see what else we're gonna be bringing. But this is currently everything that I've got packed and ready to go. So if it's time, we can grab this and go. So I do prefer a bag with wheels because it's just so much easier to wheel this through the hospital instead of having to carry a duffel bag and carry a backpack and a blanket and a pillow. And I'm also bringing my boppy pillow, which I'll show you in a second. So it's one less thing to carry. You can just roll this along with you. And I just think that is so much easier than carrying a bag. So opening up the bag, I've got this compartment here, and then I have a zipper compartment as well as these two bags. This is just a bigger kind of canvas bag to bring home any extra things from the hospital as far as postpartum care, pads, mesh underwear, all that kind of stuff that they're gonna give me. And then there is also a wet bag in here for any soiled laundry that we may have. So those are just in this little zipper part here. On this side, I have everything organized as I feel that I'm going to need it. So I have all of my labor things right here, just kind of in the open, that are really easy to get to. So I've got all of my labor stuff here. This is my postpartum bathroom bag, if you will. I'll show you everything that's in these bags as well. And then on this side, when you unzip it, you can open this up. This is everything that we're gonna need for like recovery room after we actually have the baby. So I have a bag of clothes for myself, and then I have baby's bag up here with everything that he's gonna need. Not really need, but everything that I want to have for baby in here. So I will show that as well. So like I said, the first section is kind of like our labor section where everything's just kind of in the bag. It's very easy to get to. We don't have to like unzip anything or take anything out to get to it. So I've got some hand sanitizer to keep by my bed. Obviously there's hand sanitizer dispensers in our hospital room, but it's by the door. So I just want some hand sanitizer to keep near me. I've got an extra set of cordless earphones for Anthony if he needs them, or if mine die or something, I've got an extra set. I've got my socks that I plan on laboring in. These are just super cute little socks that came in a bump box, and they say inhale and exhale on the bottom. They are the grippy socks, so if I need to get up and walk around or anything before I get my epidural, I can do that and not have to worry about slipping and sliding on the floor. I've got a little stroller fan. This is rechargeable. In labor, you never know if it's gonna be hot, cold, nauseous. You never know. So I've got a fan here in case I want that. And then I've got just a throw blanket for myself. I remember being really cold in the hospital because they keep it very sterile, and after you get your epidural, usually you can get the shakes, and I did get the shakes. So they kept asking me if I was cold, and I was like, I don't think I'm cold. I think it's just the adrenaline and the epidural, but I've got a blanket for myself. And then I have these two little Bluetooth speakers. These are nice for during labor. We can play some music instead of just listening to the monotony of all of the machines running and going off, which can be very mind numbing. So if we want to play some music or watch a movie after the fact, we've got those. We can put one over by Anthony, one over by me, so we can actually hear the movie on our laptop, things like that. And then I have this little grab bag. This is just a little makeup bag. And in here I have some Aquaphor, some nipple balm. I've got a little container with some Tylenol, prenatals, some antacids, that kind of thing in here, just some vitamins. I've got a couple hair scrunchies, 2 different ones in case I lose one or whatever. I've got 2 chapsticks. I've got my prescription that I'm obviously going to need. Some more Tums because I'm very much anticipating having heartburn during labor. After labor, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. It was with my daughter, but extra Tums. And then I just have some little hard candies in case Anthony needs something or if I feel nauseous or anything like that. And then I've got some extra face masks in case one falls on the floor or we just need an extra one for whatever reason. That's everything I have just out in the open, easily accessible for labor. Now let's move on to the next easily accessible bag that I have, and that is the bathroom slash postpartum bag. I plan on just taking this whole packing cube and setting it on the counter in the bathroom because it's everything that's going to be used in there. I went ahead and laid out everything that was in that packing cube just so it was easier for you guys to see. But I've got some adult diapers here. I want to try doing these instead of the mesh underwear route that the hospital gives you because I just think this will be a little bit easier. I've got my angled peri bottle. These are very, very nice to have. It's not a necessity. They are going to give you a peri bottle, but this has the angle on it, so it's a little easier to use. And then I'm also bringing this FridaMom Perineal foam. I have hemorrhoids when I had my daughter, and they gave me this teeny tiny can of like hemorrhoidal foam, which was very relieving and soothing, but it was almost $200 per tiny can that they gave me. And I don't really want to spend almost $200 on a little thing when I could just bring something that's going to essentially do the same thing. So I will link everything I can below as well, but bringing some Perineal foam. And then I've got all my like toiletries here. I've got a little hair towel because I'm probably going to let my hair air dry if I take a shower, some shower shoes, a teeny tiny little bag of makeup. Again, this is not a necessity. You bring whatever you feel comfortable with when you are going through labor and delivery. It's your experience. It's traumatizing for a lot of people, so bring what you're comfortable with. But I've just got bronzer, foundation, some lotion, and some mascara in there. Like nothing major, just enough. We're actually able to have visitors this time around, so I can feel a little bit more put together if I want to. And then I've got a hairbrush, and then just our toiletries, toothbrushes. I've got some extra Tylenol, and I think these are eye drops in case, you know, we need eye drops. And then in here, I've just got shampoo, conditioner, lotion, deodorants, soap, and there is a canister of dry shampoo in this as well. But that's everything that we are bringing for our bathroom bag. Moving on to the zipped portion of our suitcase here. This is everything that we're not going to need until like after we're in our recovery room and once baby's here and we are like settled in the room that we're going to be staying in. At my hospital, we will be staying 2 nights. That's kind of their standard procedure as long as everything goes okay. My hospital does recommend packing for 3 nights just in case you need a C-section or something like that. So next we'll go through what I brought for myself, and then I'll show you what I brought for baby boy. This is everything that I've packed for myself. I've just got 2 of these nightgown, button down like pajama shirt nightgowns. I will link these below. I got this one from Target. This one's off of Amazon. But these are just really comfortable. They're nursing friendly, and the nurses that are coming in to check on you have easy access to your undercarriage because there's no pants. So I brought 2 of those. I've got 2 nursing bras. These are just the like slide over ones from Auden. I got these at Target. I've got some cozy gripped socks. These are just to have. Honestly, I am gonna bring my slippers as well, so I don't even know if I need the grips, but I have them in case I want them. So just some grippy socks. And then this is reusable nursing pads. I don't expect my milk to come in, but I do expect to be using my nipple balm from the get-go, and I don't want that to stain these nice nursing bras I just got. So I have these just to kind of keep my nursing bras nice. And then I have a going home outfit. So I've just got some really loose joggers a button down, like loose jammy shirt, if you will, and then a cardigan. And I can also wear this just with a nursing bra, like while I'm in the hospital bed, if I get hot or anything like that. Another thing to keep in mind for a going home outfit is you are wearing clothes to the hospital, and as long as your water doesn't break like on your way to the hospital and soil whatever pants or maternity leggings or anything that you're wearing, you will also have those. So I anticipate having those to wear home if I decide that joggers just aren't the route that I want to go. If I want to wear like my maternity leggings, I'm going to wear those to the hospital, as well as just like a big oversized sweatshirt. So I also have that to go home in if I want. Last but most certainly not least, we have baby boy's bags. So let me lay all of this stuff out and show you what I'm bringing for baby boy. Here is everything that I'm bringing for baby boy. So starting over here, we've got a couple different kinds of pacifiers. I've got 2 of the MAM pacifiers, 1 of the Tommy Teepee ultra light pacifiers, and at my hospital they have the Advent like Soothie pacifiers. My daughter was a big pacifier baby. She still is. She takes it at night, and we did not implement that off the bat with her, and I really feel like cluster feeding would have been a little less traumatic for both of us if we would have implemented a pacifier that kind of fit in her mouth really well from the get-go. So I'm bringing some different pacifiers so we can find one that he likes if he decides to take one, so comfort nursing is a little less painful on mom. And then I've just got a little passy clip so that I don't lose whatever pacifier we go with. Also a sound machine. We did not implement this as when my daughter was born either, and I really think that she would have been a better sleeper in the hospital when we first came home if I would have known how amazing and important sound machines are for newborns. So bringing a little sound machine. And this is completely unnecessary, but it fit in the bag. It doesn't take up much room, and I figured I would just throw it in there in case. This is a pacifier sanitizer for like a diaper bag, and then it's rechargeable, but I threw some batteries in there as well. And I thought, you know, if we're in bed and he drops his pacifier or something and I can't get up to go to the bathroom and like wash it off, I can wipe it down really good with a wipe and then throw it in this little sanitizer. Again, not a necessity, but it fit in the bag, and I thought, why not? It might be nice to have if I end up needing it. So for outfits, I've got 2 little, these do not have feet on them. These are kind of like, I guess, nicer pajamas, if you will. They're open foot and open hand. So I've got 2 of those. This will probably be his coming home outfit for one of these, but they're constantly coming in and checking their bands on their ankles and things like that when they're born. So sometimes it's nice to not have feet. And then obviously like we've got some socks, but I've got 2 of those, and then 2 that do have feet as well as the little like built-in mittens. So I brought 4 newborn sized sleepers, 2 newborn sized onesies, and then I've just got this is 0 to 3 month stuff, just in case he's big. I don't anticipate him being big, but you never know. And if he completely spits up or blows out on all of these, I have something else to throw him in. But you never know if he is going to be a particularly large baby. I've got these just in case. I've got a couple swaddle blankets here. This one's kind of bigger and thicker, so if when we are doing skin to skin, this will be big enough to cover both of us and keep us both warm. And then I've got a copper pearl stretchy swaddle blanket. 2 burp cloths. Babies can spit up amniotic fluid for a little while after they're born, just kind of getting it all out of their lungs. So I've got these just in case we end up needing them. A few pairs of little newborn socks to keep his little tootsies warm. And then I've got hand mittens. I really love hand mittens. I don't actually file my baby's nails until they are a few weeks to a month old, just because they're so small and so tiny that it's scary to file their nails. So I've got a couple of these little hand mittens, and these are nice because they have the Velcro on them, so I don't anticipate these like flying off of his hands like the traditional just elastic ones do. And then we just have a couple little hats to keep his head warm. So Not more than we need for sure, but not an excessive amount by any means. I'm also bringing my Boppy nursing pillow. I really love my nursing pillow. I haven't owned a different one. I really love the Boppy. I don't see a need to try a different one, but I am bringing that as well. On top of bringing this, I also have a backpack with a few things already in it that we are going to grab on our way out the door. And I wanted to share with you the list that I have of things that we need to grab kind of like heading out the door. So I do have a almost 2-year-old, if you don't know. So my parents are actually going to come and stay with her at our house. So we have a little bit of time while we're waiting for them to obviously get here to be here with her before we head to the hospital, which is not far from our house. So we'll have time to put his car seat in the car, put her car seat in our other car to leave here for them, and grab these last few things on our list to throw in Anthony's backpack. So laptop and charger, wallet, electronics bag. I actually have a bag that has like my Bluetooth headphones, charger cords, charging blocks that actually plug into the wall. There's an extension cord in there, all of that kind of stuff. My extra camera things, memory cards, all that kind of stuff is in that bag all the time. So I'm just gonna grab that bag with everything already in it. Slippers, water bottle, which is already in the bag, my glasses, snacks, which are already in there ready to go, granola bars, trail mix. There's a couple small things of candy because it's Halloween season, so of course we're gonna bring a little bit of candy, gum, and I think that's really it. And then I threw a gift card for Taco Bell in there as well because there's one close to the hospital, so just in case we have a late arrival, Anthony is able to go and get food. Anthony change of clothes, and Anthony blanket, which is already in that backpack. So just a couple things. Really, that backpack is more for him. Snacks, blanket, change of clothes, that kind of thing. And then obviously like our electronics that we use quite regularly that we will just grab last minute. So that's everything on the list to grab on the way out the door. But that's everything for my hospital bag for labor and delivery for baby number 2. I really hope this helped you, give you some ideas on what to bring for yourself. Like I said, bring what makes you comfortable. If you want to bring pillows and maternity pillows and blankets, and if you want to bring, I don't even know, sound machines, bring whatever you're comfortable with. It's your labor and delivery. People are going to give you all kinds of advice on what to bring, what not to bring, and that's fine. They're coming from a good place. But if you are currently pregnant and planning for labor and delivery, I'm praying for you, and I hope everything goes well and that you and baby come out healthy on the other end. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys really soon with my next video. Bye.